with our guillotine, let's just say I was playing butterfly guard. The goal from my position would be to butt scoop in and win an underhook on David. Okay, from there I'll be controlling the arm. And now from this position, I can start to use my hook to sweep David and come up in the top position. Let's look at that again if you're not familiar with it. So I'd be looking to get in as close as I could. I'd want to win an underhook, control his arm, and I'd be sweeping him to the side that I've controlled. So as I lift my hook, I'd be sweeping him and coming up in the top position. Okay, let's look about how we would neutralize that sweep and bait him into the guillotine. So the second he wins that underhook, my hand, the free hand that hasn't the underhook, is going on his hip. My second one, I'm just going to flatten him out. So I'm just basically putting my hand on the mat as I lift my knees off the mat. From there, I'm just turning my right hip. I just turn my right hip towards him. And then I just windshield wiper my left foot to the inside. And now from here, we're back into hip and lever. Winning that underhook, bringing my elbow over the head, and winning that chin strap. And as David now comes to his knees, guillotine's on again. Let's take a look at that again. So from our position, okay, he wins the underhook, okay. The hand that's free is just going on the hip, okay. Once I'm in that position, all I'm thinking about now is David's in a seated guard position. So I'm going to start to flatten him out and turn his hip. Once I've turned his hip, I just windshield wiper my foot to the inside. And now we're back into pinning that knee to the mat, hip and lever. So as I win the underhook and bring my elbow to the inside, which we talked about, my hand's coming to this side of the mat. And as David comes to this knee, chin strap, foot comes under the hip, and we're back into the guillotine. Whether he has the underhook or not, it doesn't matter. You can go down and the variations will be already covered. Let's take a look at that. So from our position, David wins that underhook. My hand's going on the hip. He's in a seated guard position. So I'm going to be flattening him out. And then I just turn my hip. From there, I windshield wiper my leg to the inside. And then I cut the angle and I'm back in. Maybe David's won the underhook. It's the same stuff. Okay. I want to collapse that arm and bring my arm to the far side. As I win the underhook, I know he's coming up to the single leg. I just take my leg away and kick him in the hip. Leg comes over, arm and guillotines again. So we talked about that connection where I would be looking at my watch on the arm and guillotine.
How many minutes these ones?
Just down to the chairs, just cool.
Down to the chairs,
yeah. Okay. So we're in our position, okay. So as he wins the underhook, okay, the hand that's free comes in the hip. You'll even get people that come in and double underhook you, all right, and then they start to launch you from this position. Even if he's double underhooked, I still get inside position. Does that make sense? Now I need to move him from a seated guard to the supine guard. So now I just lift my knees off the mat and I start to put weight and pressure on him. Again, it'll be difficult for me to windshield wiper because he's got a flared knee on this side. So I'm just turning my hip, and now it's easy for me to swim inside. And now I just cut the angle back the way I want. So option one is I have the underhook, and we covered this in week 1. I connect my elbow towards my knee, arm comes over, there's your chin strap. As I bait him coming to my knees, I kick him in the hip, arm comes over, our leg comes over, and we have our guillotine. Whether that's a high elbow guillotine, I'll leave that up to you. Or from our position, once we're here, hand comes from the hip, get him flat on the back, turn my hip, windshield wiper to the inside, move back, only this time David's won the underhook. Again, we're just going for an arm and guillotine. So again, I don't want him up on an elbow. I'll be putting weight and pressure on him, catching that chin strap. He's coming for the single leg, I just take the leg away and kick him in the hip. Look at my watch, leg comes over, guillotine's in. Extra that, there is a wee bit till